Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the Game Sketch. Today and only today, it is time for me to nerd the fuck out about Mario 3D World Deluxe was Bowser's Fury. That's right, we had our big kind of info news blowout with the whole Bowser's Fury trailer. We got some new info on the base game. There's a lot to go through and dissect. So let's just, bro, I need to talk about my feelings. So as you guys know, I'm a very big Mario guy. Like I adore Mario. It's one of my favorite franchises ever. So I always nerd out about all little things. I'm so happy that out of all the deluxe ports Nintendo's done of the Wii U games, this feels like the most premium. You know, we've had a few ones that have stood out more than others, right? Like we had the Captain Toad one, which added a lot of new bonus levels. We had Mario Kart notably fixing battle mode, giving us a proper battle mode. And then, you know, then it kind of teeters off. Like you got Tokyo Mirage Sessions, which has like a dungeon. You have stuff like fucking, what's it called? Donkey Kong, which had a funky mode, which I mean, I guess Funky himself is a god, so it counts for something. But this feels like an expansion, right? This feels like they are adding literally a massive expansion to the game with Bowser's Fury. So I thought what we do is we're going to separate this two sections. We're going to talk about the additions to the base game, and then we're going to talk about Bowser's Fury stuff, because there's a lot to go through in both these. But either way, I'm so fucking hyped for this. So 3D World, the base game, right? So we basically, the day after the Bowser's Fury trailer, we got a overview trailer of the base game. Now, they're not adding too much, but they are adding pretty notable stuff. So first of all, a notable thing is the speed, right? They're speeding up the gameplay. I think it's like by like 20 or 30% or some shit like that. I saw a lot of videos analyzing how basically the run speed and the movement is way faster. Obviously, this is to take into account for the massive area they've got in Bowser's Fury. But again, the game also, there were moments where it felt slow when you were replaying a level. Like the fact that you had to like run to get like this boost, and even then it wouldn't be too fast. Like I'm really happy that there's a gain speed. There's stuff like now Cat Mario can climb even like higher, so it'll be really good for speed runs and shit. So overall, I'm happy about the speed addition there. Now next up, the biggest addition I would say to the base game is online co-op. This is the first mainline 3D Mario game, or whatever, a 3D Mario really, where you can play online with friends, and I'm very excited. I am also very scared because we know Nintendo's online, but I am hoping it is more in the line of like something like Splatoon or Mario Kart, where yeah, there's issues, but it is better than like most experiences. And I even like, because I know people like to bag on Nintendo's online, but again, for the most part, unless you're playing with strangers, I've had pretty good experiences. Like when I play Mario Tennis, it's been flawless. When I played Mario Kart, it's been pretty great. Even Smash, when I play with friends or viewers, it's really not ever that bad. Again, obviously this is a platformer, so you do need more precision, but I am hoping they know that and they take that into accountability, and I hope it's great. Next up, a photo mode. So obviously they are literally dragging the exact photo mode from Odyssey into 3D World, and I'm okay with it, man. I really love the photo mode in fucking Odyssey. I was addicted to that. Obviously I'm a Mario guy. I want to make all these different poses and placements and stuff, and they found a way to implement the Miiverse stamps that were made for the game into the photo mode, where you can put kind of the stamps in the environment in different spots, so you can like make some really cool pictures. I can't wait to see the weird shit everybody comes up with. So that's gonna be a really fun addition. I'm gonna, trust you don't know how many times on my own I'm gonna fucking spend just taking photos of photo mode. Another addition that I've seen is that apparently the Captain Toad levels have been reworked to have 4-player co-op. Now this seems a little weird to me, because the Captain Toad levels obviously were single player in the original game. That's gonna be a cool addition. That seems to be it for the base game edition. So either way, I'm really happy about that. Like it's not like, you know, I would have loved to see another additional character. Hopefully we get one maybe for completing Bowser's Fury 100%. I know we all have that theory that the orange cat in one of the renders is Daisy, which is a little iffy because there's a lot of those orange cats that people found in the environment, so I wouldn't count on that. But I do hope there is at least one little secret thing we don't know about in the base game, which they haven't shown yet. Now let's talk about the big one, Bowser's Fury. It's so crazy with Bowser's Fury. Like we all kind of went into the trailer expecting, okay, this is gonna be like one nice little environment, you know, maybe it's just gonna be collect these things, or maybe it's gonna be you going to different areas via the sub. But no, fucking Bowser's Fury is called Fury World. I think the place is called Lake Lap P2 or some shit like that. But either way, it's basically a giant environment. It almost feels like it's a mix of Odyssey and 3D World together, right? It's the idea of this massive environment from Odyssey that you can kind of explore while also keeping in the gameplay style and tunes of 3D World. And I really love this mix. I think, man, this thing just looks so fun. You know, when we initially saw the teaser trailer, I thought the whole thing was just gonna be this dark and depressing storm, and that we almost had to like heal it, you know, and make the environment bright again. But I'm so happy that like it is just a bright environment. Obviously there's the places that are covered in the Bowser Fury gunk, whatever the fuck you want to call it, the the ink from what's it called, Super Mario Sunshine. But like, I'm so happy that it's a nice, beautiful, sprawling environment. It's like you've got Bowser Jr. chilling with you. Someone can play 2 players there, where like they use the fucking, I guess they use some inputs in there. It kind of works like how it works in a lot of single player 3D Mario games. So it's not going to be massive input by Bowser Jr. there, but either way, it should be fun to explore that area with Bowser Jr. And just like looking at the environment is so pleasant. And clearly there's these different areas you can unlock, and it's just I can't wait to and obviously the big thing here is Fury fucking Bowser. I wish his name was Godslayer Bowser, but apparently that was fake. But either way, Fury Bowser looking fucking crazy. This is the sickest Bowser design by fucking far, and I'm so excited. So basically the way this works is it works like a Majora's Mask mechanic. So you'll be platforming through the world, and that at a certain time Bowser is going to unleash, right? And basically the only way you can really fight him is by using the giant cat bells, and to get the giant cat bells you have to collect the cat shines. And because the game has like these medals and the shines, right, which are like basically, you know, the star or whatever, the main collectible from the world instead of the silo. And so I think when you collect a certain amount of them, you get the super bell for Mario, and then you'll be able to fight your Fury Bowser. And every time you beat him, you're gonna unlock new areas in the level. So I think that's gonna be a really cool mechanic. I do hope the timer is like forgiving and fun, because I don't want it to be this thing where every time I'm exploring the level I feel like I gotta worry about Fury Bowser unleashing. I hope the timer's fair and nice in there. And again, we really don't know how long this thing is. I mean, I'm expecting the fact that you can unlock multiple areas the more you defeat Fury Bowser. I'm expecting it to be at least between 3 to 6 hours, depending on how much you spend it. I'd say like 100%ing it might take you 5 to 6 hours. I get it, it's crazy. We have Super Saiyan fucking Mario fighting Bowser. It looks so cool, it looks so fucking raw, and I'm so into it, man. I think it's such a cool idea. I hope the fight is fun. We've seen some pictures where like you can get hit and then you're just regular big Mario. So I can't wait to see how you actually fight him, right? Like, is it like, are you gonna feel slow when you're moving? Are you gonna like, how are you gonna take into account the environment around you, right? Like, are you gonna destroy the platform and stuff? So I just want to know stuff like this. I'm very excited to see how they handle it, and I do hope, and I think so. I think there's a hidden battle here. I know some people are like, oh, why did they spoil it? Obviously it's the main mechanic of the mode, so it's not really a spoiler. They couldn't really hide that. But I am thinking and hoping that there is a final phase to the fight that we don't know about yet, because you can fight him multiple times. So I'm thinking once you unlock all the areas and you go for a final fight, there's some crazy shit that we don't know about. I'm very, very excited for that. You know, I'm guessing because Bowser Jr. is helping you on the journey, maybe he's gonna grow at the end and fight with you. Like, that would be fucking awesome. Imagine your Super Saiyan fucking Cat Mario with Bowser Jr.'s giant paintbrush, just like both of you fucking wailing on fucking Bowser. It's gonna be a good time, man. I really think this is a fucking cool idea. And again, Nintendo, like I said before, is really good at like making you feel accomplished for 100%ing something. So I do hope there's some kind of reward for getting 100%. Maybe just like every Mario game, you get like a super secret hard area, or maybe you, again, I would really love if you unlock something for the base game. You know, you beat Bowser's Fury and he'll be like, hey, now you have X thing available in the base game. I've seen some people throw around the idea, hey, why not let Bowser Jr. be fully playable? It doesn't really make sense if you think back at how the level design is in the base game, right? The base game has a lot of like, he doesn't have the cat suit, he doesn't have the double chair, he doesn't have like a lot of these power-ups that you would need for the base game, unless they did something like they took him out of the fucking Bowser kart thing, the clown car, and that like they made it work. But I don't think that's gonna be the case. But I do hope there's at least something you unlock that'll make it worth it and really cool. But either way, like, this thing is well above and beyond what I expected, what I wanted. I can't wait to explore this environment. I can't wait to 100%. I can't wait to play it a bunch of times, because that's what I do with all my Mario games. And guys, let me know what you think of this. Let me know how excited are you for this. Again, as someone who, you know, I've always like, I love 3D World. It's one of my favorite like just games in general. But I do think obviously in the 3D Mario scale, it's always been downplayed, obviously because it was on Wii U and because it's not a real 3D Mario. I think Bowser's Fury plus the additions to the base game are really gonna elevate how people feel about this in the conversation of the best 3D Marios. I think it's gonna add to it, and it's gonna make it really feel like it's part of that conversation, instead of, yeah, it's kind of a 3D, it's not really a 3D Mario. So either way, I'm hyped for this. I'm so excited. excited. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you guys are most excited for in this collection. Is it the online? Is it biosphere? Obviously, I'm sure it's gonna be most of that, but just get hype with me, and I can't wait to play with you guys on stream and all that shit. It's gonna be lit. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you all next time. Peace the fuck out.